Hey everyone, it's Elion at Project Money TV. Now, I know there's a lot of questions surrounding when you're going to start receiving the stimulus checks, so I decided to make a short video regarding some of the reasons why maybe you haven't received your $1,200, despite the fact that some of the disbursements began about 2 weeks ago. So if you haven't received your $1,200 stimulus check, you're not alone. The stimulus payments, or the economic impact payments as they're actually called, haven't been actually managed very well, and it could take up to 20 more weeks for them to be completely dispersed. Additionally, stimulus checks are not all being sent out at once, but rather in separate waves. The first wave of payments was for individuals and married couples who filed their taxes electronically, whose direct deposit information is on file with the IRS, and who received a tax return. Stimulus payments for those who receive Social Security benefits via direct deposit from the Social Security Administration started going out this week, the week of April 27th. And stimulus payments going out by mail are set to begin going out in early May at a rate of 5 million checks per week, starting with the lowest income households first. So in theory, it could take up to 20 more weeks for all of those checks to go out by mail. So what if you're not in one of those groups and you haven't received your stimulus payment? There are a few things you can do to make sure you improve your chances of getting your stimulus check sooner rather than later. First, make sure you qualify. Individuals making less than $75,000 or couples who filed their taxes jointly and make under $150,000 qualify for $1,200 each. If you make $75,000, more than $75,000, but less than $99,000 or less than $198,000 for married couples, you'll receive a reduced amount. And if you earned more than the upper limits, then you're not eligible. Your income is based on your 2018 or 2019 taxes, depending on what you filed most recently. If you qualify for a stimulus payment and have children under the age of 17, you'll also receive an additional $500 for each of them, as long as you claim them as dependents on your tax return. So if you're making more money this year or made more money in 2019 than the stimulus income limits allow, but qualified with 2018 income, hopefully you didn't file your taxes yet, so the IRS bases your eligibility on 2018. Lastly, you can't be claimed as a dependent on someone else's taxes. Next, you can check your status on the IRS's website by going to irs.gov/coronavirus/get-my-payment and clicking the Get My Payment button. Now, it's important that you actually do include the dashes and not just do Get My Payment because it won't take you to the right site. Now, you're also going to need to provide your Social Security, your birth date, and your address. Now, I haven't seen all the possible responses that the tool can give you, but one of the most common has been payment status not available. If you at least filed your taxes in 2018, the IRS should have your information on hand, and I don't know exactly why you're getting this message, but most likely the IRS hasn't gotten to you in their queue. The Check My Status tool may also ask additional information from you, like your direct deposit information. Unfortunately, the only thing you can do at this time is to check in periodically until the status message changes. Now, what if you filed your 2018 taxes, didn't get a refund, and your mailing address changed since you last filed? Despite this being a very common scenario, there isn't a straightforward solution, so I highly recommend going to the US Post Office's website and request they set up mail forwarding to your current address. This isn't ideal, but at least if a check does get mailed to an older address, the post office can forward it to your new one. If you have a specific scenario that I didn't mention, you can visit the irs.gov/economic-impact-payments website, where they have more information and more available tools for you to review. If you think this video helped you out at all, please subscribe to the channel and follow me on Instagram at elion.mendoza. And thank you for tuning in. Elion out.